welcome to the Fairy Fashion Report. I am so excited today. I am Erica, your fairy slay mother. I have an amazing special guest with me today, Warwick.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing?
He's an amazing makeup artist. His slay is amazing when it comes to a beat face. I'm excited to have you here. I've been counting down the days. We've been trying to set this up so we can get it together. We both have our wine. What are you rocking with? Chocolate wine?
I'm chocolate wine today.
Okay. And I'm going with the red wine. So cheers. I'm so excited to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
You know, we had to get that in. Today, my loves, what is slowly but kind of quickly approaching is prom season. Prom 2K19 SLAYAGE is going down. I'm already filled up with clients. I'm sure
yes,
your list is growing
definitely
as well.
it's growing as well.
Day. So, we wanted to give you guys some tips. Makeup tips and fashion tips regarding your prom SLAYAGE. Is such an amazing experience. Time has it's changed. Like, I remember getting two dresses. I went to two different schools. So I went to American and I went to Norland. Went to both proms. Nowhere near as fabulous as it is today.
No.
Times have changed. Instagram, of course, is like affecting everybody when it comes to fashion and designs and style. How was your prom experience?
I can honestly say times have truly changed. I don't even remember. Well, I took a date, so she didn't really get. I think her mom did her makeup actually.
Exactly.
Then. Her mom did her makeup then, so now it's one of those things where now proms have become like a production.
Exactly. I totally agree, and I don't even think it's about prom anymore. It's about Instagram.
It's about Instagram. It's about who flexes harder.
Exactly.
Yes, definitely.
Exactly. So with all of that being said, we just definitely want to give you guys some tips. Maybe your SLAYAGE will go viral, so we want to kind of guide you into the right way. But honestly, it's not even about Instagram. It's not even about going viral. This is your special moment. You have made it through high school. This is the time for you to dress up, show up, celebrate yourself and your major accomplishments throughout your scholastic years, and hopefully you'll be moving on to do great things.
And then what happened to the fun part of it?
Dancing.
The fun.
Dancing.
Okay.
I totally agree. And I will ask my clients, I'm like, are you going to be cute? Are you going to take pictures? Are you going to just hold down the wall? And she's like, I just want to be cute. There are some who's like, no, I'm going to dance. But majority of them just want to be cute for their Instagram pictures.
Yes.
So I would definitely love to see more of that. I would love to see the genuine interest of prom. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see how it goes. So let's talk about fashion. For me, I have a lot of clients who are doing like the mermaid silhouette look.
Okay.
And I love it, you know. As a young adult, a young woman, you are growing into your own. Mm-hmm. And I believe that the mermaid style just really helps to embody that hourglass shape that you're growing into, you're maturing into. Like, it's different nowadays. So of course, as you grow into your teenagehood and into your adulthood, you're still learning your body. And that's one thing that I definitely want my clients to embrace who they are. The pictures that you see on Instagram, like, that's not you.
No.
So I definitely make sure that their designs are custom to their body. Either if you have a larger upper body. For me, I have a larger lower body. I've always had this booty and it's not going anywhere. So I've learned to embrace it, and I definitely encourage my glitter dolls to embrace their curves. So I make sure that their designs, their fit is definitely strategic towards their shape. Okay, and look, if you guys decide not to go with a custom design, it's totally fine. Just make sure that the dress is right for you. It's right for your personality. It's right for your body. Like, all of those good things come into play.
I've always heard it's the fit that makes the fashion.
I'm telling you, it truly
is.
You
can have three people. You know how they do, like, who wears it best? Any kind. Yes. They have three of them with the same gown on, but three people can have the same gown on, but it's going to be one. The fit is the fit that makes the fashion.
I definitely agree. And even if you go in store and purchase it, if you find an amazing tailor that can either snatch it in, you know, take it up if you're taller. Like, it just kind of depends. Or take it down, I should say, if you're taller. It just kind of depends on your body. But you got to know your body. You got to look in the mirror and say, this is me.
Yes.
And I'm going to rock it, right?
Yeah.
What about if they decide to do their own makeup?
Okay.
What would you give them tips?
Tips to do, like if you're going to decide to do your own makeup, I would definitely keep it in the neutral tone. Don't try to do something that was going to be more complicated for you. And I get it. I know you watch YouTube and you want to try to succeed at these extraordinary looks a lot of times. But if you just keep it very simple, you find a great foundation in which everybody feels like you have to go to MAC. I'm going to tell you a secret.
Go for it.
Estee Lauder owns
Listen to this, y'all.
Estee Lauder owns all of it, pretty much. The Lauder family owns MAC, owns Estee Lauder, owns Clinique. So the thing is, a lot of times you feel like you're getting MAC, but they own all of it. So it's almost the same product anywhere. So that's the thing, and I can tell you that. So that's the thing. So even if you were to get Black Opal or Milani or something like that where it's less expensive, the thing is just find you a nice foundation that will match your skin tone. And once you find that nice foundation that matches your skin tone, you can take a nice bronzer to put on your cheek. And matter of fact, you can take that same bronzer and just pat it over your eyes to give the shimmer over your eyes as well.
Take these tips.
To get over your eyes as well. I know a lot of girls are getting into the tinting, where it comes down to having your eyebrows tinted. That is a safe way for you to have a fleeky eyebrow. That's the safe way for you to do it, where if you want to go with the inexpensive route where you can get it tinted from the place where you're getting your nails done. So that can be one thing. When it comes to the lashes, I would say just get a strip. But if you already have nice long lashes, find a voluminous lash by L'Oreal or Maybelline or something, and just take your eyelashes, literally take a business card, place it underneath your eyelashes, and take the mascara and pull, and just keep pulling, and just keep pulling and pulling. And what it'll do, it'll make your lashes extend longer than is expected.
Without using I love it. And that's if you decide to do your own makeup, these are some amazing tips. Do you have and I don't want you to give it all away.
It's okay.
But do you have a particular brand for women of color that we should sort of kind of look into when it comes to foundations? What's your top 3?
Believe it or not, Black Opal, Mary Kay.
Okay.
For me.
Really?
Yes.
That's awesome. I wouldn't have expected that. Go ahead.
Mary Kay. And then Maybelline Queen Collection.
Okay.
With Queen Latifah.
And I'm assuming Black Opal Queen Collection, CVS, Walgreens, like
yes.
major.
Yes.
Look at that. If you decide to go,
they're also affordable brands too.
And when you think about it, like when I meet with my clients, they definitely want the dress, but then there are other key factors, because I always ask, I like to feel a part of their evening. So I'm like, okay, we got the gown set. What are you doing for makeup? And then it's like, oh my gosh, I haven't even thought about that. Well, what accessories are you going to wear? What shoe? Like everything starts to build up. So you definitely want to be mindful of the coinage.
Yes.
It'll start to dwindle all the other factors.
Yes.
Now they're doing prom preview, like watch parties at mom's house. I didn't do that for it.
No.
I feel like my grandmother came over with her Polaroid.
And that was it. And that was it. And that was it. Your date picked you up, and then that was it.
I went with the girls.
See?
And I drove my mom's car. So it wasn't any Porsche, Maserati.
No.
Like, y'all got it good nowadays. Yes. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But anywho, so those are some amazing tips if you decide to just try your own thing out. I do agree with you. YouTube has definitely encouraged us to take a more independent route.
Yes.
There's some hits and there's some misses.
Misses.
Exactly.
There's some hits and there's some misses.
So, for your prom, if you decide, look, I don't even want to do that to myself, let me go ahead and hire the professional.
If you hire a professional, here I am.
Yes.
And also, too, I come to you. That's the other thing, too. So, what may be a convenient tip, a makeup artist may charge extra for that if you don't decide to go with me, but if you decide to go with somebody else. To me, it would be more convenient to have them come to you. And the reason being is because with having your dress on after your hair and everything like that, because so you're not running all over the place. The thing is, it's okay to run all over the place sometimes, but it becomes too much in a day like that. And then what happens is then mom starts stressing out. Everybody starts
That makes
stressing out.
sense.
Versus if you get, and another thing, girls, if it's something that your hair can be set the day before, set it the day before.
As opposed to the day
of the day of, and
Okay.
then just style it the day of. If there's something that can be worked out in 2 days, do it. Trust me, do it that way. It would save you so much time. It would save you so much energy. It would save you everybody so much time, and to not be late to where, because I see now that they've gotten to the point where they're closing the doors at a certain time because for prom because they're taking too long to get
That
there
makes
now.
sense.
So
to avoid,
that's the other, to avoid those things.
and I think the best word that you just use is energy. To just keep a good vibe and energy about your day, because if you're huffy and fussy and you have attitude, it definitely affects the entire experience.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Sis.
Listen, so the girls, if you're getting a nice lace ponytail, have the lace put on the day before, get it styled the next day. I don't say have everything done the same day, because the thing is, it's going to be time consuming. So I would just spread it out in 2 days with your hairdo. I mean, it'll be easier to get it styled the day of.
Got it. And there are always those what if factors that you can never prepare for.
You can never prepare
and
for.
they happen. So it's definitely, it's best to, he's saying, just plan in advance if you can. And if the makeup artist will come to you, why not? Feel like a queen for a day.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes.
So let's get into that in regards to hiring your professional
makeup
artist or your designer. First key and factor is the communication. I can't tell you. And we've talked about this before. Like, we have to learn how to communicate. He's digging the chocolate wine.
Yes.
Said you've never had it before. And you
never had it.
Make sure that I get you. You can take it with you if you want. We'll talk about that later on camera. Let's talk about communication. Nowadays, I'm sure you're getting a lot of inquiries via DM.
Yes.
I'm not really a DM. Like, I'll check my DM maybe every 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 days. I'm horrible with DM. Like, I prefer email. Maybe I'm old school like that. I don't know. But either way, it's a new thing. Let's talk about, how do you communicate with someone who's providing a service to you?
Okay. So what I've learned to do, and what I think what should be the best thing, you would want a really great response for communication. So if you're a person who DMs someone, I would say this, ladies, gents, whoever, she may be doing sport coats for you as well. If you DM somebody and you haven't gotten a response in about a day or so, there's other alternatives on the page to get in contact with the person
that are there.
Use those other alternatives. Just say to yourself, okay, well, they didn't. So it's not a situation where when I finally do talk to you, you're huffy and you're mad this time. Well, I DM'd you. There's other alternative methods. And the thing is, even what she's saying, and I'm going to say it, I call it old.
Say it, because they need to know.
I'm old school. I'm old school when it comes to email or text or phone conversations. For me, that it's more sealed than you sending me a DM. A DM for me is going to be kind of random a little bit.
Right.
So the thing is, if you have not heard from your artist per se or your designer in a day, go with the other alternative method to get in contact with them. Please do.
Can we even rewind it even more so? And how about a greeting? Hello. Yeah, I'm
Hello,
going
how
there.
are you? Yes. Hello, how are you today? And then state what you want. We don't have to just, how much you charge?
See? Yes, those warm greetings, they really do warm my heart. Now, mind you, maybe it was because I was raised by my grandma. Like, I don't know, I've got some, like, old lady quirks about me. Good morning. How are you? Then go into what you want, because at the end of the day, I do feel like we're all human.
Yes.
We're all human, just having a coexisting experience on this plane. I feel like Instagram has made things so instant. You can like things instantly, comment instantly, but connect. Good morning. Love your work. How can I book an appointment with you? And then we can go from there.
We can go from there.
So don't just feel like, so
How
give
much
me,
you
give me,
charge?
give me.
Yes, immediately.
No. So I definitely think that communication is like key, especially like he said, if you want that response back. Because I'll be honest with you, sometimes I don't respond, depending upon how they come at.
Right.
I won't respond.
Right.
So I have taught them good morning if they go with the, well, how much, good afternoon, thank you so much for your inquiry, da 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 da. So sometimes you have to actually teach them, which is a good thing.
So do you lead, let me ask you this, those the ones you do, when you do that, do you just lead them over to your email?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I do. Thank
Perfect.
you so
What
much.
I'll do is I'll lead them through the text messaging.
Absolutely.
So for me, that's the thing. When the DM is there, what I'll do is I'll tell them to either I'll go back and forth a little bit, then I'll make sure I said you have to text me the address of where I'm going, because I feel like the response will be easier and it'll be better for me to know what I'm doing. So I'll lead them to basically texting me.
And you got to think about, I love to just keep a thread.
Yeah, that's the thing. So for me, it's for just all kind of purposes where there's no miscommunication, where
Correct.
You can't say that I said this and this was out of state. I don't want things in two different places where I'm looking up stuff in two different places. So I like to have everything in one place. So that's why I just kind of lead them there.
Because you have so many clients, it's not just one person.
No.
So yeah, I definitely have a script. Well, I will guide them to my email address because I prefer that form of communication. In it, I'll ask for the deadline. When is your prom? An inspo image. Send me an attachment of what you would like to wear, and Miss Erica will let you know. It's not going to be an exact replica. I love to bring my own creative artistry into the design. Perfect. So your inspo image, your prom deadline, color preference, fabric preference. Are we doing velvet? Are we doing sequin? Are we doing rhinestones? Any additional information that will help assist in me just really understanding what your vision is. I love
how you said that, though.
What?
When you said bringing your own inspo into the... And this is the thing. I honestly agree with you, totally. When you send me a picture of exactly what you want, at this point, to me, it becomes... that's somebody else's creativity. So the thing is, I want to put... So I definitely... What I do is I just put my own spin on it, but I never thought about how you just said it. It's going to be my own creative touch with it. It'll be along the same lines, but it'll be my creative touch because it'll be... Yeah.
Because you're a real artist in your craft. And I believe that art comes in different forms: makeup artistry, fashion design. So it allows you to connect with your client as well as connect with your craft and truly be there, like genuinely give it your all.
Definitely.
In the performance of it. So yeah. So that's just a little, little tip, how to conduct yourself, how to communicate with someone that you want to provide a service for. So going on into the next, for my clients, we will set up our consultation appointment. In your consultation, I'll meet with you. We will sketch out the vision that you have in mind, and I'm visual, so I like to sketch. I like to listen to what you're telling me and sketch it out.
Okay. So
to make sure that we're both on the same page, and then discuss, of course, cost. Let's get into cost. So, custom fashion designs, SLAYAGE.
Yes.
There's a value to it. We've had this conversation. I know he's like, okay, Erica, where are you going to go with this? I just want to be real with you guys. I want to educate you on the difference between purchasing something in store. I'm just going to say JCPenney's. I don't know. Wherever you would go in store to purchase your gown versus an actual fashion designer. Something that's created in store, there are probably multiples and multiples of that specific garment in which there's mass production of it. It can possibly be done within 2 minutes. It's mass produced. When you ask for something to be custom made, this designer is taking time out of their day, keep that in mind as well, to meet with you to bring your vision to life. So we're discussing what fabrics you want. We're discussing how you want the fit, taking measurements. Once those fabrics are selected, you go out, you get the fabrics. I personally get my own fabrics because I prefer quality fabrics.
Correct.
They definitely make or break the design. So, we're selecting your fabrics, picking them up, and then there's the cutting of your pattern. That takes timing. And we still haven't even created the design yet. Prep work.
Right.
That's just prep work.
That's just prep.
Then we're creating the garment. You'll have your fitting. I usually suggest about 2 or 3 fittings. 2 fittings may be good, your final fitting pickup day. And then you're off to have an amazing experience. So keeping all of those key factors in mind when it comes to the value of it, there's definitely going to be a difference purchasing something in store, $200, versus something that's custom. Prom gowns for me, it's going to be a little bit more. It starts at about $650. The prices are what the prices are.
Yeah.
They are what they are. And I don't want to be so about it, but I really do think that it's important that we educate you on the value of service and time.
Definitely.
And then nowadays, I will receive an inspo pic of something that J-Lo had on, which I'm sure she's paying thousands and thousands for.
Right.
And then budget is $300.
I can't give you that.
I'm so sorry. I love the look, and I may not be the designer for you, but keep in mind, is that outfit going to be the same if we go with this $300 budget? You get what you pay for. So just keep those key factors in mind. And oftentimes I've learned, as opposed to getting so frustrated about it, because I used to, people don't know.
No.
You people don't know. So that's why we're here having this conversation with you today. So just keep that in mind if you decide to go custom. There is definitely a value that we place on our work. Any tips for you when it comes to
when it comes to that,
rate, fees?
When it comes to rate and fees, just kind of, I would say, even that's what I said with expecting someone, it's easier to have somebody come to you. Just expect they're going to have a travel fee. Just expect the fact they're going to have a travel fee. But you got to look at the factor of, if you go to them, it may be cheaper to go to them. That may be the cheap way to go. Mm-hmm. But you're looking at, you're going to have to travel back and forth yourself in between getting your hair done and everything. And always keep in mind that there's always somebody else coming. So to me, if you paying for a travel fee for somebody to come to you, this is your allotted time. So I already know for a fact that I'm going to need at least an hour or so in between to get to the next appointment. Mm-hmm. So that time that I'm there with you gives me the whole full time. You don't have to worry about nobody getting ready to get in the chair after you, or you feel like you're being rushed, or if you're late, or if I'm late, that doesn't have anything to do with you. I still have to give you that time that is devoted to you. So to me, that's why I always tell people it is easier to get somebody to come to you, because you go to the Mac counter, everybody's waiting in line. Mm-hmm. Everybody's waiting in line. So it may be this one specific girl that everybody likes, mm-hmm. but everybody's waiting for her. And that's the other thing too. When you come to a makeup artist, you don't have to buy products. Some of y'all don't wear makeup.
That is so true. I
don't have to buy. You don't have to buy $60 and $70 worth of product.
I'm
not working on commission. I'm coming to you. I'm doing your makeup.
That's awesome.
I finish with you, and that's it.
That's an awesome tip.
You don't wear the makeup after that. Then now you have to worry about, I gotta go return all the stuff. You don't have to even go through that. Find a artist that'll just either come to you, or you go to them, whichever you prefer, and just get your makeup done.
And to be honest with you, I will pay for the convenience of, you're gonna come to me. I don't have to stress. That's just me.
Yes, I like convenience.
Yes. And I'm not.
Do you know anybody who delivers gas?
Okay.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing right now that That's the only thing.
Let me tell you.
That's the convenience. We're not gonna get off subject, but that's the only thing.
Yes, we are. Because the other day I was like, Chola, we may try this Instacart where they deliver your groceries to you. Like, times have just changed.
Oh, yes. No, I do that all the time.
How is it?
The best. And you watch them. They scan every item. They scan the item and they put it right. You watch them.
So you're saying gas is the only thing
right now? Gas is the only thing right now. If y'all know somebody who'll do the gas,
let him know.
That's the one thing I hate going to do.
Well, I definitely agree. Convenience, I will pay for. I love Amazon Prime. Like, you're going to deliver it to me. I don't have to. So, yes, I definitely think that's a great tip. Please explain to them what their experience is like when they actually book with your services.
Okay. The experience with me is, of course, you get me. I come to you, and it's just a whole. It's you get the one-on-one time, and at this point now, it may be something where you want to ask questions. So now, what I don't have a problem with giving you the mirror, you watching what I'm doing at the time. So listen, so here it is. You get your own personal YouTube person in front of you, live in color, where you're watching them. And then you get a beautiful bead.
Mm-hmm. And I love the one-on-one aspect because I don't feel like a number. Because if you are at MAC, they're just trying to get that chair in and out.
Get the chair in and out. And then you got to spend $60, $70. Let's not forget that.
And I've got before. And didn't know how to use the products when I got home.
They're going to get you.
I got you.
I worked at the counter. So that's the thing.
So you already know.
Yes. But see, I worked at Clinique, though. That was the thing. I worked at Clinique. That's how I found out that Estee Lauder owned all of it. And we thinking we getting, I got MAC.
Listen,
no.
Yeah, I had to go ahead and cut that cord a few years ago. I've been trying various different ones between
you gotta try, just
what works for you not what works for Cardi B or whoever else your info is. But I definitely love the one-on-one aspect. Last year, I had a hue of a ton of different emails and correspondences back from parents just saying how pleased they were with the experience. Because there are some prom horror stories where they'll book with their designer. The designer takes the deposit.
And
you never hear from them
at all.
What?
But the thing is, and that's the thing with me. It's happened, and I've even gotten a lot of girls. Like once I finish with my day, I've gotten so many last minute calls where the person canceled on them, and the day of their prom? The day of their prom. And the thing is, one thing I can honestly say, once you're with me and you pay your deposit, that's it. I'm not going, there's no, I'm going to, this day or the next day or anything like that. You'll never, I love that. To me, my reputation is everything. And like you said, I've been with some of the parents where I've had to change the appointment because they had to go and find a dress at the last minute because the designer has
It's a scam, it's either that or they have overbooked. And for me, like, I know my limit. Luckily right now I have an assistant that's working with me, so I'll be able to take on an additional load. Yes. But I don't overbook just to get the money for it. Because like I said, I want to be a part of your experience as well.
About that. You want the quality.
Right, exactly.
It's quality versus quantity. It is. It's quality versus quantity. I promise it is.
And you have to invest in that. Just want to put that out there as well.
Definitely.
I have so enjoyed you.
Yes.
I really have. I hope that you guys got some great tips, tricks regarding makeup, fashion. If you decide to do your own thing and just say, look, I want to create my own prom experience. I'm going to do my own makeup. I'm going to purchase my own dress. Do that as well. Just remember to go natural.
Yes. Stay natural. It's the easiest thing where you won't make any mistakes. Just stay natural if you decide to do it on your own.
And if you decide to go with your own gown, make sure that it works for you. Your body type, your body shape, the fit. If you need to get it tailored, that's an option as well. But just definitely do you. In regards to our custom glitter dolls, if you decide to book with Warwick, and give them your Instagram.
Okay, my Instagram is MUAWARRICK.
So if you decide to book with Warwick, if you decide to book with Miss Erica at the Glitter Agency, we'll definitely provide an amazing experience. It's an experience, not just a number. One-on-one experience. Definitely. Do you have any tips for our gents? Do they like skincare? Do they ever get makeup done?
There's translucent powders for guys that they can kind of do if they wanted to do that kind of stuff. And the other thing, one of the things is also with guys, they sell blotting sheets. Okay. Clean and Clear says blotting sheets where it just, you place them on the face and it extracts the oil off. That's pretty much it.
So like for good pictures.
For good pictures and stuff. If you want, because I know we used to use the powder sponge, the red powder sponge. But you know what the funniest thing is?
Is it coming back?
Listen, but do you know the sponges that we use, the pink sponges the blending sponges? That's them.
Really?
It's the same exact thing. It's the same.
There's nothing new under the sun.
It's nothing new.
That is crazy.
It's nothing new. It's concentrated now to that point where it's this thing.
The beauty blender.
The beauty blender is this red powder sponge.
We used to use in the 7th grade in between classes.
Yes.
It used to be so dirty. In
Yes,
your pocketbook.
and it's so dirty.
But it's the same thing.
It's the same thing, yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Guys, you're learning so much stuff. I'm so excited for you guys.
Yes.
So for our gents, we're just going to suggest blotting.
I just said blotting sheets. There's
you know,
blotting sheets. Clean Clear has blotting sheets.
It's one thing to see a couple together. She's beat face, has on her 5-hour slayage all on her face, and then he's oily.
He's
oily.
Sweating, just some blotting sheets. That's it. And then perfect. She can use them as well as her nose for her nose and everything.
Throughout the evening. As you're dancing, because we want you guys to have a good time.
Please have a good time. Don't just stand.
Okay, post up. I love you. And send us those pictures, like those candid moments. I know you guys are probably going to do like prom preview at mom's house and everybody will come over. But send us.
One more thing.
Oh,
the prom preview.
Yes.
Listen.
Ooh,
when the makeup artist come, could everyone please just let me out to get out to the next appointment, okay? Just find out who. Move your cars. It's okay. There's somebody. I promise. Somebody else made an appointment too. I gotta get out. I gotta leave.
You got stuck.
I get stuck.
They want to give you dinner and
they want to give you dinner, pound cakes. Listen, I promise if y'all just put the to-go plate together. I promise I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna take it with me. I promise. Cause y'all, I understand y'all so excited. You appreciate it, but it's the one thing there's always another appointment afterwards, and I get it. Trust me, I get it. But I would love to stay and party with you and the family. Everybody's so hospitable, and I love the hospitality. But the thing is, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta stay.
So that's another tip. Let grandma know she may have to move her car. Matter of fact, we're gonna have to get you a reserved parking decal. That way you'll know the makeup artist, no one parked behind him.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
So you don't have time for grandma's greens and hot sauce. Just put them in a to-go box so he can get on to the next appointment.
That's it. That's it.
I love him.
Yes.
Be sure to book with him if you are still looking for your makeup artist. If you have not booked yet, be sure to book with him. If you are still in need of your fashion slayage, Miss Erica is here. I do have a few in front of you, but I definitely make sure that I meet my deadlines. I am a stickler for quality fabrics, meeting my deadlines. I love you guys. Have an amazing Prom 2K19 slayage experience. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Bye.